Hello, me family. Una kushe. Una kabo. Today back we don't come with another audition of What Would You Do? And today would they do the part two of last week, where the topic is what we go do for start a small business or how you go start small business. Like last week, the show was so interesting. A lot of people called and give me their insight them, and we have a lot of experience from other person. Like some people that say, where they do business in a tongue, they get a little bit of issue with registration, and we get another caller where they talk say, most of the time, we really need to know the business what we want for start for do before we start the business. And with no further ado, today we get a video we wanna play from a family there last week, where we go play for now shortly. But before I go further, I will try for make me co-host introduce himself to una. And me when they talk to una, mean a fat matter, and I'll call me co-host for making go introduce himself. But please, me family there when I first when I sit out, and I want for me when I call, when I give when I comment, and anything when I can put at the table with me. So please share this video, share it with your family members and friends, where they go take part in the show. Yeah. So hey, Mr. Omar.
Hello, Effie. Good evening.
Yes, good.
Family, good evening again. Mina Umar. Today we come up again with the show. We do part two today, just like what Miko say. Last week the show been very nice and be very much interactive, and we hope say it will be so again this week. And we won't forget all the one who we don't get on board last time, and they will not be get chance for call on the show where we be there live. They all go get a chance today for call again. Then we engage again together, just like what Miko say, not all the time for start and big. Sometimes you can even start and small while they think big, So like when I come on board, when I share the video with the expert, when I all for comment, when I call, when I share, when I thought, experience, whether good or bad. Then we learn from Usa we learn, and then we at least be inspired from Usa we inspired. And we hope forget to now today again at the show. To be back again, Effie.
All right, if I'm them, just like I don't say, we'll get a video where we go play for now, and then from there we will come on the discussion. So technical team, please. And please take note, for it in the guide they say, because it will be very inspiring to others. And so you go able to share that information too of how you go start business in Freetown. You don't need too much money, just like Mr. Oman don't say, for start them up, just a little bit no more, The only thing in business you just get for focus, and make sure say that's the right thing you want for do. So technical team, please.
Okay, but as I used to say, as we live at your business center, I don't know why you decide for do business.
Well, I would say that I like ideas. And again, one of the reasons we make that business, because business, any country, we embark on business, and one of the ways they are for every country to do fast.
Okay, but you think say if people are not embark on business, the country they go fast?
Well, it will go fast, but from your own view, or waiting and see other community then, when you embark on business will go make it fast in life.
Okay, that means it reduce poverty rate because you as a businessman, you able to employ other people not to so. So like this kind of business we do so, I don't know because the community we if they get a huge profit or like let me say I just basic normal.
Really, as you said, it's in the community. This community really not easy. Very wide around the more unfinished houses in the city. But thank God for now, I think the business is
okay, well, you able to name some of the items the way they do now?
Well, electrical, I do support business. As you can see now, building material, small things that we do, building material. But most more are electrical, more and back on.
Okay, this business here, if you start from grassroots, let me say from one product, then say you don't cancel or you just get everything at once.
No. From grassroots I started about 4 years now. I started from the top up. But that's
Okay. Ordinary to purpose, waiting again.
Ordinary to government now start out. Let's have start to charge.
Okay. So you start top up, then you go to charging. From there, I really get to that other good step. Okay. So like, what are the relationship between you and your customer and the community?
But one of the qualities that we business man for them, we're able to connect yourself with people. Because in business, you only can do that, and then at the country. So you can see how best you can come to always a smile there, that relationship for you, which you have to balance, so that you can do it.
Okay, what I advise to people, especially people with the diaspora, when they will get more money, instead of like invest in business, then they go put it into politics, and they have to now say, it's not fortunate for them for making them win, then they lost everything. So what are you advise to them people?
When the advice will go like this, at least, if you get money, then you invest them, then you're able to employ other more people. You know, we say no money to the government. When you get your passion and money, at least they help the economy of this country. You don't know just to keep money or you embark on politics and politics. You know, you invest in money. If we invest in money, we sell better this country will grow fast.
Okay, so what are your final word to other people where I go say the graduates them where they don't come to university, then they don't get job. Instead of them going to business, they sit down, they wait for office work. What are you advise to the people?
Well, you advise they go, if you sit down and more time you go, because time they do every day time they do. If you don't graduate, as a graduate, even though say the job back, they follow them back on business. So the job at least at the same time they do business, I think no one's gonna buy it. The year I graduate, you just graduate, you sit down and share the little job, and also say that the necessary self-employment is very important. Because at the best time, anytime you can work in business, but government work at least in the catch up. That principle, how they want to let you work as well. But as business, like you get them, you sell best, you do small.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Brother Saliu, for being with today our program. And we will call the program to you in about a moment camera. Until we see again another time. Bye bye.
All right, my family, they were so sorry for the background noise because the side outside they make the video on our street, and we all know how the marketplaces now, Freetown can so noisy and stuff. So really apologize for that. And Mr. Umar, we say last week, we get a lot of call, we get, a lot of information them and waiting. So waiting at you on saying it was like low refresh just a little bit on last week.
Well, like what we talked last week, for start with, we play a video where we get one young man where he start from nowhere, and he is fortunate to be where he is, and it being so nice for him. He's successful in business, and that's all. Not just do him where he don't fall in foot now house now because of he make the move. Mm-hmm. And we get a lot of callers that we being called, we give their own contributions, and to say we almost know say the problem lies in Sierra Leone when it comes in terms of for start up a business as a Sierra Leonean, And we all know the challenges, but we be encourage people again that they're not for lose hope in Sierra Leone business, and that we just for try the system, even though the system they fail but at least let we know they fail the system because now we they make the system with the people, So like we get a fruitful conversation with the viewers, and we hope say it will go so again today, and this video again a very exciting video. Mm-hmm. And now viewers waiting demand see.
Yeah,
not necessarily say you can see them long time they go, time they beat you they wait for the
especially like Mr. Man.
They come on time,
Yeah, especially the question where they ask, say, like Freetown will get Baku people away graduate with some master's degree and all that stuff, not get job. Where they ask the guy say, before you sit down, they wait for office job and stuff wait before saying hard, then it will be a long time wait. Like building up a small business, will be helpful, right, Mr. Omar?
Yes. Yes, and when we look at that, then we look at we own sister brother, we own sister countries already near we they get a lot of graduates. For instance, let me just say, make an example to Nigeria. You they get young graduates to the communal university. You know, some they come out as lawyers, but because of the job where they want the neighbor get them, they don't see them full foot. Some of them are content creators, and we see what they go on Facebook and so on. Some they start from nothing. You know, at the end of the day, they make a living from themselves. At the end of the day, they will set up a business for themselves. You know, you see, we can always talk and say, not for done are the problem, but when you for done, you got for grab. You know, I think say you when you for done, you know, grab, it get more blame than that person where you for done a grab and try to find the way go home. You know, you see, so like callers, viewers and listeners, we hope say una all go call, we expect una call. Una make una contributions them. And today again at the show again, we get to highlight some of like the young man them. We get a lot of young man the way can say, I don't get business money, we are business stronger, government they make. But guys, so young man, they believe in me, money with potential money for start with business. So on the way around them body. It is so your man because one thing where I noticed, Effie, you know what? With people them na Sierra Leone, they're more interest for look rich than being rich. Then get more interest for look rich than being rich. You they see na Sierra Leone, they see Sierra Leoneans, they pull $200-300, they buy all dressing. Pull $100, they buy shoes. Pull $150-200, they buy honorary phone. Hello, that money where they use for buy phone, they use for buy shoes, they make yourself they look rich. Now a potential capital that. You know, so but now the show today we got for like some of them things that because some of we are young man, we don't go through the stage and we still in at the stage, but at least along the line we able at least, you know, we able to evaluate within now we want what we get for do and what we not get for do, and we will put them into place and find a solution. I hope say people will call again today. Now we give solutions to the show and
two, you know, I get question them. I get question for we family the way they watch me with viewers the way they watch me right now. My question what I get for now is what in the kind of business the owner think say people learn for create. This was so they go for the viewers them, you know. What kind of business do you think that people, you know, should have in Sierra Leone or should start up with? You know, now my question that day for una the viewers them, I'll need an answer, please. I want for me to comment. That would be my question. You know, and the same question I go pass them back to Mr. Umar, you know. So what do you think say now the cash, you know, business the way people go start up with? Like there's the most simple business, you know, because you know when they start business, sometimes you need to start with hard thing, you know, they start with something less.
Hello?
Yes.
You get me?
No, I get you now.
Thank you for the question. A very good question. And for start a business in Sierra Leone, yes, it need a lot of money. Yes, it don't need a lot of money. It depends on the angle where you want to start your own business with. If you ask that man where start that up, he will tell you say start out with 200,000 or 300,000 leos.
Yes.
If you ask that woman where they sell pepper in the market, he will tell you say you start out 60,000-70,000 leos. It depends on how you want to start your business. And then we got to reflect again back on Sierra Leone. We Sierra Leonean people, we get with mommy the way we don't do business. For instance, we go on popular mommy way na pepper, in be they said na Kabbalah. He left for do a buy Land Rovers. Could you imagine a pepper woman a market? A buy Land Rovers. They use Land Rovers for transport in pepper. You know, you got to start somewhere. And we get a lot of potentials in that country for invest. We get a lot down to the traditional product that will get to that country. You know, if na mango time reach, na mango you go buy. You don't need to say pass you go Dubai. Start with the mango. Go Kabbalah, go Moyamba Junction, go any side, load mango na motoka, you can sell them. If na pepper you will buy pepper, you sell them. You can buy pepper, you sell at the meantime, the way you know don't you store. Where pepper season done, where time reach pepper and price go, you sell. If na pamai you will buy pamai, no look say na woman. One thing na Sierra Leone, we separate the business. We put business, we say this na woman and business. We put business and we say this na man and business. No business, not a woman business. No business when a man business. If na donut you make, you know, say they make profit. Start. You have to start somewhere. You can, you know, not a crime for make you start small when you think big. But when you start big, now then the problem. If you know manage the business to who say you want them. Some of the time before you the business they reach to your expectation, you don't lose your business money. But when you start small, you can go in the bucky foot and road, in the fodder, in the grab, in the roll until you reach you say you want to go. You know? So for say for start business, we get a lot of places for start a business. Then Boku.
Yes. You know? And then too, like the number one thing, you know, way important way with family for knowing they started businesses, you get for evaluate your business goal. Because we get to call our way be said and they too say, you know, most of the time people don't know what thing they want. Like you just want for them to business just because of they say business. You know, for you for start a business, you get for know the goals, them like what do you want? Why make it a start the goals, the what and who and how? You know, number one, you get for know say, okay, why I want to start this business, what I want to achieve in the next 4 or 5 years, you know, also I want to see myself, you know. I want to see myself, they sell pepper, I want to see myself, they sell pepper yabas now, or the other 2-3 years, I want to see myself, they sell pepper yabas, rest, you know, those are the things, like for example, you know, you're not going to stock for the past 3 years, 5 years, you still they sell one thing. At least you need for make a change, make an addition, you know, something different to that business there, you know. And the other thing is, you know, the other question is what? You know, what is the product or services would you offer? You know, like what kind of products you want to sell, where you know say, you know, your money not go stay too long and two, you not go tired for sell them. You know, the people then go anxious for buy. Those are the things the way we they look for. And also who, like who then are you target them? Now young people them, are you target them? Now older people them, now you target, you know, those are things the way we need for consider, you know, way we they do businesses. You know, so that way your business go successful. You know, and also we get the comments. Yes.
No, go on.
Yeah, and also we get a comment from Louis. He said, in business, it depends on what types of business you know how to do, or it depends on your capital. See more. Okay, it depends on your capital because the business is buying and selling of goods and services with the aim of making profits. That's true, Louis. Thank you so much for comments. Yes. You know, just like how Louis say, you know, like business, you know, it's a buying and selling and also with the aim of profits. But the thing is, you want to make sure, say, the thing where you want to gain profits on is something where they go fast, not to something where you sell now 1, 2, 3 people that know the interest for buying, then the rest of you business just talk, you know, you're able for sell them and you're able for make a profit.
Okay.
And also, yes, yeah. Mr. Omar.
Yes. Yeah, like when you talk, so involve the buying and selling. But waiting now the problem now we get for no. When you start a business, you start with the aim of maximizing profit, or you start with for make at least a minimal profit along the line. You go when you gain the trust of your customers, when you gain the trust of your audience, or you gain the trust of a particular population where you target. Then you can brother you achievement.
Yeah, but just like how you say no more. Like,
again, Then two again, when you start business for the meantime, what you got to do, you know, they target specific people rather than you target the market. Waiting the need now the market for now. For instance, we got funny business them. Now plastic bag, that black plastic, now they sell, now people they use fast. Now that you got for make. What you do, you study the market, you know the type of goods when the market need. Rather than you studying only a set of people. But for instance, if you don't know everybody they need black plastic in the market, then if you know black plastic, you concentrate on. You go to Guinea, you call black plastic, you get your customers, you get your channel, you network with for sale and go help you for sale. Then you concentrate on them.
Yes.
You know, and most of the time we get problem in our business.
Mr. Umar, I know I cut here for
business.
I know I cut here, but I don't want to tell the viewers and say, please let them call the call line that they're down below. And I still hold on to my question. My question is, I ask you now, whose kind small business the Mona think say person can start na Sierra Leone? And also, what small businesses do you think that people should start up with? So now my question that day, I want for me to call or na give a comment because I really want to know whose kind of business the one I think say people can go start with. Yes, Mr. Uma, you can go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and we get I can tell you, so we get most of vibrant viewers then at the platform today. We get Mamadou, welcome again, and Luis Figo, welcome, Mr. Ablai Kanu, welcome, Ami Kamara, welcome. With the expert on all for call. We know say one of the people where they contribute to the show, and we na the make so say every week we na do between the show now. So we go get the opportunity again today for listening to una if una call and make una contributions, you know.
Yes.
Una call, una share to una loved one, family ones, groups, everybody. Let we all come on board because this problem, not a one man problem, a world problem. Who sit down and have the talk, we don't know personal. Some of una no pass we, but how una go learn or how we go learn from una if una not call, una make una contributions, or if una not call.
Yeah, and also we get a comment from Cecilia. You know, Cecilia, they say, I believe the individual should know what kind of business he or she wanted to do and plan a capital before thinking about the profits. That is so true, Cecilia. You know, Mr. Umar, you see the messages Cecilia sent, and that is so true, you know. Before ever you think about starting up a business, you know, just like you don't say, you get to know which kind of business, you know, you they start and how much money you need before you start that business. You know, sometimes, although a lot of the things that they bring some business down, you know, is because they want too much profit. You know, sometimes, you know, they expect too much until, you know, you gain the trust of your customers there, just like how Mr. Umar don't say. You know, and also we get another comment from Mama Duba. It said we have people in Sierra Leone who are successful business people. Let them mentor our youth and those who are interested. Sierra Leone is a beautiful place. So what do you think about Mama doing comments?
Well, that's not true. What we lack again one thing in that country. We lack mentorship in that country.
Yes.
You know. The only mentors that will get in that country are politicians. You know, you can only get a mentorship when you engage in politics. But when you engage in other activities that the support nation building in Sierra Leone, there are no mentors. And we encourage people who are successful business people in that country, who don't successful, who don't do their own business. The strategies they do for them business, we make them do said in it today. How they will manage them businesses, you know. And for now, we get a caller.
Oh,
we go answer the caller, make we get on side.
Yeah. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from?
Yeah, so my name is Mohamed Jallo or Luis. I call from
Hi, Luis.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome, Luis. We're glad you forget again at the show. What are your contributions?
Yeah, I say my own contribution that what is my idea in business. Now that number one, the person for be honest, because salon sometimes can get capital, but if you're honest, for example, you get contact with drivers. If not per mile business you want to do, drivers then go supply you per mile. You go sell on a market wholesale. You get your own profit. You give the driver your money. Some people they do business like that. So for example, like a Uber, they do fuel business. Then they supply with fuel. We sell. We get we own. So we give the person the supply with in own profit with him money. So sometimes when they play with we own money, say now we had the money but by the time they say 1 year to 2 years, we have don't get we own capital, we have don't begin buy we own fuel, we don't begin sell.
Wow.
And the person if you know the skill, if you know the business and if you satisfy with what they get. For aim for deposit they supply you in money. If you just aim for say what they get, they save for fight and continue by your own business, That's my idea, but
yeah, thank you. And also,
for example,
I get a question for you though.
But if you buy motor car, you driver today, say when I begin do this business here, you want it pass you. You want it pass you, your money not go to come again. All 10 are problem. You go tell you say I've been the garage, I've been this, I've been that. Now that some of the problem that people face in salon. Honesty, people are not honest. Some people are not everybody. Some people are not honest that they do business. In business, person for be honest, the feel, you will make them. Yeah.
Wow, you see, at least you don't get another idea, But my question I get for you is like, what are some of the business that where you think say people can start up with without getting no issue, like no headache for start? Now, what are the business then where you think say then go able for start?
I not get it clear.
I say, what are the kind of business the way you think say people then go start now tongue without having no headache, like without them thinking about say, okay, I get forget boku money before ever I start this business. So what thing you think say they go able for start, like easy starting business after it? You get me? Maybe we don't lost Louis.
Yeah. Hello, Louis. You don't on the line?
Yeah, maybe we don't lost him. Oh, yeah, we lost him. But thank you so much, Louis, for call. It points a great idea. Where is say they do business. Yes.
You see, this one thing where Louis mentioned at this program, where they take we back to the when it come in terms of business in that country, now trust.
Yes.
And any business where it lack trust, or any businessman where it not trustful, to make it succeed, it will be very difficult. And this don't happen that even the diaspora they don't almost give up on Sierra Leoneans. Sierra Leoneans, we don't give up on ourselves. Banks, they not believe we again for trust we. Lebanese not they supply we goods. Everybody they afraid we. Why? Because of trust. All man want gentry, all man want use shortcut for going to bank. Nobody no want snap that line. One major problem in that country, trust. Some of we within that country, we know how we start, we know who's our left because of trust. And we know what it takes, what is important of trust. Whether not to copy the sell, whether not granite they sell, whether not rest they turn the market sell, roast beef they sell, if you don't get trust, nothing. So one of the main pillars for business na trust. And we thank Figo for what he call making contributions. And at least he don't show one of the problem.
Yeah, and also again, the thing when you mention back again, remember that the same Toby they talk about when you say, too much profit, not think about what the other person they do. There's some people, they start business, they want to get money so fast, they want to reach so fast. Business is a process, it takes a long time, The only thing is I would say not envy other company business woman them or waiting that they get, You just get for
FA,
and waiting you they do, for make yourself become successful. Yes, Mr. Omar.
You say business it take long time, yeah, and I can tell you, say we get two type. For instance, we get people where they go into business. When a one-man business, you know, they develop the business, and all the business na bottom.
Yes.
Who say stop now? The business stop. We get people they go into business before if start the business, they build up a system, a system where it go function even if it not day. You know, so most of the type of business is very good, you know, but what we get a lot in Sierra Leone, we get the one the way at least can start business without a system. Then one way they sell orange, we encourage now for start business. But again, that one don't young youth where they come on at college. That we young youth brothers and the we who na they come on at college. Una come up no if you work for job 1-2 months. You see, say you never get a job. That time when you've been use that 2-3 hours you've been use, you don't study for exam. Use that 2-3 hours as you don't study the market, study the system. You know, be creative, improvise. What you say you need the for making improvise. You know?
And so we get some comment then from reviewers then where Chaka they say. I think it's Chaka. It said the bank should trust its citizen. No, wait, let me start from up. Okay, so young people have a small capital. Oh, I think so. We don't read this way as so way Mama Duba they say. So Chaka they say, it said the bank should trust its citizen when it comes to giving loans and stop giving Lebanese our money to do business in Salone.
Well,
so what do you think about
this
that?
This side of the stop giving our Lebanese to do business. This side of the conversation, and sometimes it irritates me, you know, because the Lebanese people, now people who get to foot like we, then get to hate, you know. Now the same one they get now we get. You see, and not only Lebanese, we get Guineans the way the Canada country, where they sit on a pizza the Polish people them shoes,
yeah, we're gonna see some of them. Then
we all don't Polish people. When you go to a Polish shoes, but believe me, them boys and they before you say 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, they don't make 200,000-300,000 euros. Then kind of they within 1 year, 2 years, you open shop. You go blame her?
No. Then I'm
standing a foreigner.
No. That's not what you said though. It's true though. What do you say is true? Because number one,
can I please finish my?
Finish. Yeah. Because you told it in the county, they make they make a lot of thought the kinds I made.
So like what we they talk now this that let we left the blame game. This then they give Lebanese with money. Now because of Lebanon, let me tell you something. If a bank, I don't tell everybody, bank that people when they look for profit. Bank they give people money, who said they no say then they get the money back. Bank they give you money, they evaluate the risk. If you know say the risk pass it again, if you know say the chances for get the money back, a very low, you know go give you money. And what we go do as Sierra Leoneans, we go for try for build the trust. If you believe in me, any Sierra Leone where you send a bank, we get a businessman, we get the two will be there, and we get man the way that they send them bought them for go collect ordinary 30 million euros. When you know if you reach $3,500, then they run away with her.
Of course. And Mr. Woman, I didn't try for cut you. But I don't want to come in small, no more big.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, just like how you know Chatter they say, you know, like what he don't say though. Not to say, you know, the bank they trust Lebanese or they trust foreigners them, you know. It's just because of, you know, let me say this, you know, foreigners them that they show and say, you know, they're more trustworthy, you know, of what they do, because one, they know them plans, they know what they want to achieve. You know, and Africa we don't they even want to be the freedom before we then become that microcredit, you know. There's a lot of people who then give them money, then they do not pay back, and some of them then go to them, some of them then go stay in Guinea, some of them go stop in a village, just because now for make, you know, the people are not put in a jail or something like that. You know, that make I could say sometimes, you know, we the Australian then now we in the how go put am well with self, you know, because guess what? If I give 10 Sierra Leoneans the money, then I give 10 Sierra Leoneans the I'm telling Lebanese money, or maybe 10 Guinean the money. Then when time for collection, if I go for collect me money, maybe not the Lebanese or the Guinean then now they can't give me my money back. Tell me who do you think say I go trust, Mr. Woman? You see, so that's the question
when the
right
conversation
there.
starts.
You see?
When the conversation starts, I start on one side. When I tell you, say, we get people in that country, we get youth man in that country, young girl, young boy, where they young interest on for look rich.
Yes.
Then they don't care whether they don't want to rich, then I for look rich. For instance, you get people, young people, we get women in that country, the way then they struggle, government they help with this, but we get NGOs the way they give them microcredit. Believe me, then they give them microcredit 2-3 million euros. Before the money they come, the half of the money, they don't use and buy lapa, they don't use and buy makeup, they don't use and buy clothes and shoes well. 50% of the money they don't already use them personally. Now 50% of the money, we got youth man in that country, where they not that PZ, where they not that Swazi. When a youth man there, when you see them at money, they look rich. When you see they go say this, then what 200,000, 300,000, 500,000. But believe me, personally, when you check them at their account, so now even get $200 at their account. Why?
Not say 200. Just say $100 first.
Then they deceive the population. They buy good shoes, buy good clothes, buy very good wristwatches, wear them. Forget say they get business for manage. So what in the happen when you live that type of life? What in the happen where you take microcredit as a woman and market? You know they pay the microcredit.
Yeah, no find you again.
Yeah, you dey find yourself in that same position all the time. They struggle. Now you find you didn't merry go round. You didn't on one side, or even that you young man waiting at Swazi. You find yourself in that same position where every month, every year, what you struggle for.
Mr. Oma, we get Baku comments them more. You look like so get folk they eat the comment then. We get a lot of comments.
Go ahead.
Right
They're
now.
much important because now they make with them, you know.
Yes. Mama do in the message I be sent before I pass and not read them. It say capital is the issue for most Sierra Leonean. It said most people have small capital, but it's too small to make significant difference. Our challenges around health, education, and living challenges exceed our business we have. So they say the capital wouldn't get in too small. But me own advice what they get on and they do, you know, like if you know say the capital where you get in small, try for start small business where you know say you don't need too much money, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Omar?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Mamadou, they say the capital small.
Yeah, they also they talk.
How small the capital there? For let Mamadou take the capital, say the capital small. Now Sierra Leone, for goodness sake, now one of the most flexible countries for do business, for startup businesses.
Oh yeah, because even me when I be then at school, for example, sometimes the dad they make butterscotch. I go tell her. Sometimes the butterscotch maybe now much I be buy, not a 1,500. Those time when I be then at school. I buy the butter, 2 block butter. You know the other they sell, they tie. You go buy 200 leons butter. That's the business right there.
You go far. You go far. You go far. So we sabi like me now one of the people in a way where the time way during the 90s where we run gonna free on that we they go to water. We start with 300 leons. They go to water na PZ. Sorry, excuse me for the language, na shell. You total count on a potty. You can't put under you sell and 300 leons for butter. Then you go again. You can imagine the distance. Then we get one again. I will call now again at the show. where it tells you I'm a teacher. But it started up in business with job butterscotch. But before the academic year they round, it get a tray full of small markets where you know, then where people like call it small chop. You know, you got to start somewhere.
Mr. Umar, I want make Mamadou call we. I want to make him call we because either in message or in send the comment when he say also let's be practical. He say I am a specialist in entrepreneurship. Anyone who is interested in starting a business, inbox me and I will work with you. Yes. I love that, Mr. Mamadou. Please, I need you for call. I need you to call because we got phone number and below.
I think the Mamadou, this is an opportunity for make Sierra Leoneans and tap into your into your knowledge what you get, you know. You go call, let people benefit. Because one thing about education, now where you will pass it on. Where you get education, you will pass it on any education.
Yes.
But and believe me, if you get education, you will pass it on. You know, it's not gonna make too much sense. So Mama do with encourage you for make you call, make you call it, you give young contributions. And we know say meaningful Sierra Leoneans, we know say well-intelligent Sierra Leoneans they out their way really know the topic we talk about now today. You know, then we'll call again, they make, and we get young people again na Sierra Leone again, where na young graduates there. It not necessarily means say if for saying that somebody go study in BM, you know, from any branches of this of the university where you come out or any course where you go studying, come down, start something, you know.
Yes.
It's not for making you graduate as a lawyer.
Yeah, Mr. Omar, I want for read and comment them for because Madam Aisatutu comments. So I want for read the comment them then. You know, yeah, Madam Aisatu say, I think you sell your idea or skill and that will bring you income. Saying you can fry or roasted chicken, fix one nice and share it with your neighbor. Then it said then the people will put in order for not just half but for all chicken. He said that's what you generate income from the one chicken today. People sit and waiting for big capital. Yes, from where? Yeri? That's a good one, you know.
We did encourage that woman there again.
Yeah, please, Madam.
We encourage that woman again there.
That's true though, you know, just like I'll buy an idea though. That's
somebody make an interesting comment now. Where this now just what you know, we only watch as immoral, but now, this now most of the thing the way some people can tap into, you know, where they will make small profit, and some of even go make profit they don't expect. Now we take this interesting comment.
Yeah, what I say?
Chika Wakasa said, I was thinking of opening a stripper club na SALONE, but the religion people will kill me. Oh, believe me, gentleman club is needed in Sierra Leone. Yes. You know why? Most of them think an opportunity, a business opportunity.
Oh yes, yeah,
you know,
that's
because
true.
The business is there. You know, all we need for do now people we can tell Chika Wakasa say if you journey with your business. You want to open your business, you want to register your business, arrange your paper, put your papers into place, register your business, try for lobbying your business. If they say they want tap on your business, they don't want to give approval. Try for lobbying your business through the parliament. Legalize your business, find ways to open your business. Opening a strippers club in a normal thing, a normal business. And once entrepreneurs away can come up with such idea which Chika Wakasa get. A very good entrepreneur is somebody where they make something out of nothing. Where you start from scratch. And what in Chika Wakasa says so, in go talk in feel say talk out of fun, if it's not funny thing. But we encourage Sierra Leoneans where get the upper hand for do such things.
Yeah, but me the only thing is
I even buy the idea from Sierra Leoneans the way they put prostitutes together rather than they be marginalized in the street. rather than be misused, put them together, make the nation profit out of them, make the person profit. So Chika Wakasa, we welcome your comments. We encourage you for make you call, share your experience, and if at all you're serious about what you talk, go about them. All important. In normal, nothing is wrong about it.
Indeed. Oh yes.
Yeah, we see woman in the dance and man in lap, buy only one champagne. At the end of the day, they go 10% of the champagne price. The man where they sell the champagne make profit. The stripper make profit. So opening it matched to international standard.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong about it. All this religious crap, they put VBN. When one club one allergy pa go say it's astagfirullah. But the allergy pa no go show you business where you go do rather than opening a club.
Oh yeah.
If we want to develop as Sierra Leoneans, we got to part religious one side and think positively. There is nothing wrong about opening a stripper club. So Chika Wakasa would expect you call and make your comment. Call and share your experience. If you don't try before, call again. We want to hear from you.
Yeah, but the thing what they always say is any young people that want to start a business, although sometimes they think about a lot of things, they'll be like, oh, if I do this, waiting people then go sell, people then go judge me, waiting the community then go say and waiting. Just try, just try and see, if they get any disappointment and waiting. Don't make like people hold you back, for succeed and also for achieve what you want for achieve. All man get your own destiny. And two, the thing is where I always believe it, all man get your own course so they carry, Everybody get their own scene there. All man, maybe my own scene was past you. So the only thing is just do you and focus and make sure say the thing where you they do, that thing where they please your conscience and also where they please God. You not get for based on people opinion. I don't think that's okay. Most of we will not the progress because they think about waiting people and they say too much, so.
Yeah, of course. And some of we don't carry them party that we don't see most of the way you go into town. You go into town, waiting they keep the town awake, waiting they keep the town, waiting they make a city sleepless. For instance, now nightclubs, waiting make people the city sleepless. Now young girls, young boys on the street. But when you get a city where before say, when you get a city where before say after 10 o'clock, you don't be a ghost town. It will be very difficult. And Freetown, after 10 o'clock now, a ghost town. We not get nothing way to entertain people in that country. The only entertainment we get in that country, now we don't clear, everybody go snap na beach. For goodness sake, we got to break this barrier of religion and we encourage young Sierra Leoneans, young entrepreneurs to go into that country and invest. And Sierra Leoneans, we want to go back. When you invest, we have to look for long-term business, long-term investment. And what in Chika Wakasa says so, now a very long-term investment. You go open an investment where you go eat, you go rest, and if you decide to go return at home, you go fall back on. Yeah. And even tomorrow, if you're not there, you get a business where you run. So we encourage Sierra Leoneans, come we left this religion.
Yes.
This religion, Lord, we not say, Lord, we believe, but Lord, we do the things the way they keep on.
Hello, we get a caller on the line. Hello, caller, what's your name and what's the call from, please?
Hello, Madam Presenter, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay, thank you. Thanks for calling. What's your name and
please, Mina is Sierra Leone, Mina Claude. The way una the interview so know me as a brother and I'm a brother. But please, for talk to una personally. Although I don't try for call una the talk free, una no respond. I send WhatsApp message, nobody no respond. So I just then okay place to ask una the interview my brother when Umar I send me a call because I got a lot of program the way I want let me una discuss so that we go to talk on them please.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, since you know Mr. Umar, right? Mr. Umar is Sabia, right? So make it just
say Claude.
When you say Claude, I remember one Claude. If not the Claude way, I remember anyway. Let go message me privately. From there we go talk.
Yeah, okay.
Tell her send a message now. WhatsApp. Tell her send a brother Claude way the Italy.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you can text them privately. That way they go respond to you, okay? Yeah, but waiting are you
Okay.
so waiting are you intake
I not get you.
show? I said so waiting you get for
Ma?
will show
No
today.
problem, Claude.
Okay, tell and say please let you give me contact number because I send a message on WhatsApp, you know, I mean a messenger, you know, respond up to now. Now that me.
Okay, no worry.
Well, Claude, you go message me through now.
Claude na Uma na Claude bona Italy. Uma na Claude.
Yes, I
understand. I don't understand the Claude. Claude, I'm in Switzerland number need to work again. You go contact me through me Facebook messenger. From there, I go share me number with you.
Okay, I don't send you message now messenger, please, but do and really get many projects that where I want let me viewers go to talk about. Please do.
Okay, no problem. We
hope
for a read from you. We know say that we go hope say a program where you and viewers go benefit from, you know. And so Claude, you get any personal contribution or you get any experience where you don't go through or what's your contribution towards the show?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think so. We'd all lost some, but hopefully, you know, with the hope for making will contact Mr. Umax so that way they know. We hope say the things the way you want for talk about, now things the way go impact, you know, the show and also impact other people them as well. Yes. So Mr. Umar, yeah. So if they talk anyway.
Yes. I've been a talk, you know, because me now one person where you know, like when you get a subject matter that you get somebody come up with a topic where really very interesting, where you feel saying a topic where we are being left behind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like I still encourage you this Chikawakaza lady, if you say call, let we get your part of it. Because for me you come out boldly, one of these things the way before say MFA. To be honest with you, now one of the side and the way Sierra Leoneans can make serious money.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
We they see in that country, we been get clubs in that country where they go on a beach, where you they now Bowser in town, only entrance fee, then ask for 40,000 euros. You see, so like opening a strippers club. It could be a very good idea, a very good initiative in Freetown. For goodness sake, we don't get them. And not to everybody in Aja or Sheikh in that country, you know, or for that. For goodness sake, Sierra Leone is a country of proudly 3 religions. People keep saying that 2, but we get proudly 3 religions in that country.
Yeah.
We get the Muslim, which is 71%. We get the Christian, which is 21%. And we get the ATR, when an African traditional religion, where it make up to 11%. You know, so like when you come up with something, you for no say in a country, people can only concentrate on Muslim, Christian. No, we get 3 religions in that country. And even within the Muslims and the Christians, you know, say we get the youth man and the way that 70 to 80%, we really want shake body. You know? So then people that want shake body. So then they look for somebody where they create the avenue, where they create the platform, make the shake body. So Sierra Leoneans, this na leakage Chikawakaza don't give una today. One of the ways for invest in that country. Lucky I not listening to policy because you know the way they go the temptation is there for Boku. If not take time, some people in Aja and Alaji will come visit you or for that for advice. But if you want to do business, think like businessman. If you want open mocks, go open mocks. If you want to church, go to church. When you want to do business, think like businessman. So we encourage all Sierra Leoneans, you know. So this is one of the ways that this is how they start and for start a business, you know. So we start from nowhere. We just come together. We get people who get experience in business. We get people who get very good business ideas. Just that some people, you know, the society, the stigma of the society don't hold them back. Some people, the appearance of the society don't hold them back. Some people, even their own background of the society don't hold them back. And these barriers now go for break. If one as a Sierra Leonean.
Yes. And you know, family will say thank you guys so much, you know, for joining with the show. They come to our end. So you know, today you know, we learn a lot of things, you know, especially from the people that we comment, you know, and also you know, Madam Isa too, you know, in comments really waiting say when you say, you know, if you know, say sometimes, you know, some people are just for cook normal, you know, like don't cook, maybe make fufu, you know, if you know for make jollof rice, you make jollof rice, if you know for make like shawarma, you know, all those kind of things, then and things the way they do for make, you know, a business. You know, you just need for start somewhere. You know, if you know say it's a big roast casada,
Just
roast
need for
casada.
effort.
You know say it's a big
For
fry fish, you know? Mm-hmm.
Fry fish. Start somewhere. If you know say na water is a big cold, start somewhere. Somewhere. We will not start out in a free of all.
If you don't know what water is a big,
we get a caller on the line.
Hello, caller.
We get caller on the line. Caller, who said you come promoting your name or your contribution to the show?
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, this is Mohammed Cecil. I call from Freetown, Sierra Leone. Mohammed Cecil, they call from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Mr. Cecil, you're welcome to the show.
How you do? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Umar and Mrs. Savage. And thank you for this wonderful program. Now when they talk about business or invest a business, or either for so don't wait for look for other people them they all bribe or body, you know, easy. You know, we Sierra-Leoneans they talk about we too much, say we lazy, and indeed we get some people indeed we, you know, don't graduate from college, then sit down, then say they wait for job in the office. And forget say waiting say if you go to a college, they able to put her into practice, start up office on your own. We, if possible, you able to create job for other people them as well. You know, if we take as a difficult, but at times back it can very simple. You know, this bribe body business here, it don't well we. And one thing we have be own up the discourse at the beginning of the show, we Mr. Omar talk say people and they can not mind and spend by themselves, they get by themselves when they look rich, but they're not rich. You know, it makes sense. You know, we get people in this country, they go the extra mile for dress fine. Try forget six pack. Try forget body fit. You know, then they wait for woman where they come overseas can look after them. If not overseas safe, but they look for somebody where they look, you know, can call it them for no make. Then they will become parasites and try for eat from that person. They don't want for work hard. You know, we get them plenty. You know, the thing about the lazy people, me, I will say the man them at this country, the lazy past the woman them. You see plenty home. The woman them they strike hard. The man they relax now. It is plenty in this country. Woman, you don't mind you get that in 1-2 fish ball where they go sell. You don't mind you get that in 1-2 pieces. You go na Abacha streets. You go struggle hard. It come. But like I can say the woman and they not like force. She don't idle. Ibadi bate, you go become married girl for no more like get what you get from for yourself. You know, but the man them so lazy in a way. Hello.
Yes, I say what they saying true.
Yeah, we get you, Mr. Cecil.
Yeah, I say the man them so lazy that you know they so concentrate on themselves for
look good. I think so. We don't lost him, eh? Hey, Cecil.
Yeah.
You see, Cecil went out to go to your Mr. Umar. You see? like in Sierra Leone, like you know, a lot of people they need for get up from that shoes because since in Africa in there, I'm going in there, me you know there right now, so in currently there, so you know exactly what is go on, you know.
Exactly, and they point out something. They talk about the laziness, you know, the youth. We get youth in another country. We as a youth in another country, because when we are part of the youth, we dey up stick with the alatif. Nobody know prepare for countdown. You know, and they talk about the laziness, and I feel say this is now one of the things that will hold me back. Not that there are no opportunities in that country for invest. Not that a day, you see. But the problem is that everybody they think big. Nobody no one start small.
That's true. And what do you say, so, Mr. Umar? That I be so tired that kisido like we were then I so I can say but Bobby blood and they free they dress fast to be honest. And I can tell me man, I can tell me friends there. Because we were in America, all their work 24/7 then a job. They try for hustle and find money and things like that.
One funny thing
and also, you know, like if I dress, to be honest, Mr. Omar, if I dress now Sunday to Sunday, or maybe if somebody get program like wedding or so, they invite me. But for say I go just grab say no more. Oh, la come on, la go to this place. La go so.
One thing again, what we encourage Sierra Leoneans, we get Sierra Leoneans we get very good connections abroad. We get Sierra Leoneans, we get friends abroad. We get Sierra Leoneans, we get sister, mama, brother, they abroad. But all them people are waiting to concentrate on are waiting that they will siphon from them people are waiting abroad.
Oh yeah, every day then they see.
It go be very interesting for no say.
They ask, then get party.
It will be very interesting for no say. Now only 5 to 10% of the population from them people will get relatives now abroad. Can think say I make a business proposal, I make a business plan where me go benefit from where in Sierra Leone, where my sister where in America or England or any way find this go benefit. When the society around we go benefit from. Now only few. But you get people they buy credit, they call it the ask for make you send for their phone, they call it the ask for make you pay the house rent. And house rent, nothing and not a one-day business, nothing and they go on cycle every year you get for pay. So what you get for do? You they create up a business plan, a business idea. You call your family abroad. You explain the business idea to her. You come up with a strategy, full document. Show say you they do something for yourself. Let that person themselves move up for you, move up for you, meet up the element.
Yeah, Mr. Mighty.
But what do we get now? What do we get now, Sierra Leone? Now, Sierra Leoneans, all what they want, now we call them brother and sisters, and some of them, they call them, they send for me phone. Hey, I don't get phone. They come up with fake medical results, fake medical conditions. They sick themselves, they bank themselves with Okada, create all kind of story for make them collect free money, but nobody no want start for find money for yourself. And make I tell Sierra Leoneans, make I tell young people in together. Anybody where they give you, it never will satisfy you. The only possible way they satisfy you itself, now you where you find out. Come up with a plan. Learn for live for yourself. Stand on your own. Yes, everybody needs somebody to make you stand, but stand on your own. Ask people for help, make them help you. You stand on your own. But nobody no go support you for film is very difficult. If you get your brother in America where they send $100 every month, una sit down, una talk, una arrange that $100 every month where they send, let una put away 1 year, una start a business. That money they run, you they feed yourself, the business they make profit, your brother they enjoy, your brother they profit, you they enjoy, you they profit, then a family.
Yeah.
But this whole tradition for say, when my sister the American, my brother the American, and for take care of your responsibility.
Yes.
I don't get an Motorman ATM. I don't work again. I just a very bad.
Yes. And Mr. Umar, you know, well, like what you say, so like, but who diaspora people them, you know, not to say they don't tie with Sierra Leone, then just give up. You know, so like say then done with Sierra Leone, totally, you know, no one for help. You know, but now the mindsets of the people, them, you know, just like how you don't see. We don't get beaucoup Sierra Leone and they are so where they send money for the family members them. You know, like their cousin, auntie and stuffs. Some people like you go send money for them, maybe 200, 300, and say go start business. By the time they remember the story that they can give you, it's either they don't thief their money. Now there are always people in the thief. Like you know, a number of people in the thief, either they don't thief their money. Or either, you know, the business so they make, they always get excuse. You know, now then they make people out there in the diaspora sometimes, then they're afraid for help the Sierra Leoneans, then they're afraid for help their family members them. Because so they don't go through a lot of things behind them, you know. And number one, you go see one grand family, you go see one grand sister or cousin, and get birthday party, Christmas come, now they sell for. Easter 10 can na them, Boxy Day can na then go all the holiday. Who will not get? You want to know they na diaspora, they do not get no holiday. None. Will not get no single holiday. You know, so now all anything they ask they make some people and they afraid for help. Because if they render the help to you, like what you say, okay, brother, sister, send me money like do business. Then say the money for do business. Then tomorrow I come by the time and they say 1 year or maybe just 2 months no more. The money not there. The business so he's selling and send the money for you and you know start a business. They're waiting at the excuse you go cow, they don't thief the money. You see now all that they make, you know, a lot of people and they're afraid for help. Also say some people are not want help or not getting money for help, then get somebody trust not there. You know, now we get for make people and trust with Mr. Umar. Now we get for make sure say, you know, why ask Mr. Umar for money. I want proof to that Bemben say that money the way you give me and they put it into better use. So next time, Mr. Umar, if I come to you for $1,000, you think say you not go give me? Well, you give me first the 100, you see I turn up, I make a great change. Yeah. So if I come back for 1,000, you want to say you not go give me? You go give me waiting more than they say.
You go give one of the funny thing we economy will get in our country. For let me tell you something, the atmosphere is very good for where they start. Because now a country where they see Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia, we get one of the highest millionaires then in the world. I don't know if you understand. And Leones. Because $100 and 1 million use. How many countries they get $100 get 1 million? How many? I know. No country. So you see, but the problem is that we find ourselves among we company youth then like we some of who we are very lazy. We don't want to start.
We're untrustworthy.
We cast all the blame on the system, but yet we got to start somewhere.
Yes.
Let us start somewhere, and those that want to help, they will meet you on the way. We got to start. Wherever you day, if now water you want sell, if now wheelbarrow you push, now granite you sell. It's very normal for make you graduate as a lawyer. You start for open a business rather than at the law firm. Yes, it's necessary. It good say when you come out, everybody want glad to say what you go study, where you can at if you practice them. But if you not get the platform at that meantime, you not get the chance at that meantime, you never for see them so. Start somewhere, you know. So now that's what we talk. We got to start somewhere.
Yes.
We got to start small, then we think big.
Yeah. All right, we family. I want to thank you guys so much. You know, the one that we call, we want to say thank you for winning away the comments. We really appreciate tonight, you know. And we hope say, you know, this show has so go change some people their mindset, especially the youth. You know, it will change you for make you be a better person of yourself. And then we all the pray for. And we can close the show, and I will make Mr. Umar saying your own advice and last saying about this. So next week we will start another new topic. So Mr. Umar.
Fambulem, we tell them thank you again for the audience. We wait in the not for say we sabi pass now. You know, but we need people at least we go come where they create the platform like where viewers they create for the conversation, you know. We know some of the time the topics that we can come up with topic where we not go like, some of them they count topic where you like, some of the time they comment some where you know like, and if at all, like any kind way we comment where it affect one person or if it's with the big, but at least we get for start somewhere, and then at the most important thing.
Yes.
Now the focus point that in the show, we get for start somewhere. You know, a very normal to make you start small. Why did they think big? Let we start somewhere. Let we continue. Then from there we sort for help. Let we just keep the blame game out of the race. And for them, when we want to start business, if you want to open church, go open church in Sierra Leone. If you want to build mosques, go build mosques and think like whether they go build mosques or church. But if you want to go do business, think like businessman. Think like businessman. So find the business legal. Do one. The only business only they encourage Sierra Leoneans for let them one way they packet prostitute and smoke prostitute for left that country.
And drugs.
Or that one way they smoke drugs for go to another country. Or that way they open not to the illegal on bars for sell cocaine, drugs, and all that thing. Then we they against that type of business.
Yes.
But if you get a chance, you want to go open club, you want to open small business where before say go help. But if you say the society, if you say the religion where you find yourself, the hold you back. You want to open stripper club for goodness sake. Sierra Leone, and they repeat it again, not only two religion we get. So if you think, say, you they think, but what in the Muslim then they talk? Then what do you feel say the Christian and the other people
they will talk.
Me not they call them pagans because it's too harsh, but I can call them more ATR when are believers of their own way, African traditionals. We get them there, and we get a large amount of them Muslims and the Christians. They will find themselves through that because then they say we call them say Christians, but actually in practice they are not. What in them will say? Start a business. Start any business. Anything you feel say go push along for starter. If you see say you want to go do a business and an entrepreneur, you want to go open a stripper club. Even if you want to go open a stripper club, you want to legalize prostitute in that country. At least let you run your own club. Some of you will there with the supporting online. Come online, we will ready for support you. Illegal, a normal. Because anyway, on one way or the other, the business is already existing. So legalizing it and doing it as no problem, a very normal. You want to go to a stripper club, and one of the most interesting comment I get today now from Chika Wakasa. Why make I emphasize on a one girl? I know Sierra Leoneans are there. We want to start up something like Chika Wakasa, but they're afraid because of what society they say. They're afraid because of the society they hold them back. We not make we come up with them shows there. For make we inspire young youths, we make we inspire Sierra Leoneans. We want to do something big, but even though they think small, we not start anywhere. Forget about this religious business. We all belong to religions, all the countries, developed countries. In fact, to say Christianity is strong, they like today. They get one of the highest stripper clubs. It's very normal. You go to Dubai, you go on the other side, and they get bars when they run, and get clubs and they. Even though they do on the hand, but it's still normal. Start somewhere. Religion business here, we all believe in religion, but when you want to do business, think like a business person. I left now this message. Go into business, do whatever you feel say to please you. Do them legally. Not look what people say. If you look what people say, you go to market to buy for bye-bye, you return a house, you know, buy pepper. Thank you very much to all the viewers, and we expect to see you again next week.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Umar. I just want to say thank you to the viewers them. Thank you for the one the way they comment, the one the way call. We really appreciate Tuna. And we hope so we go there back now this show ya so every Saturday. And also we want to apologize for any time convenience, you know, because Eastern time drop back to 1 hour down. So instead of we come like 3 o'clock to where usually they come now, they come 2 o'clock. So if they come early before, so now would they come like if they come I don't know how to say it. So like now they come 1 hour back down to the time because it's a time change. So we're so sorry for any time inconvenience. Yeah, but just like how we don't say no more, about this thing they are so way they go on. When you want to create a business, number one, you get to know the type of business, them way you they create. And also you get for make sure say, the business where you they create, you want for start out with small capital, not to anything when a big business where say you not get the money from. And before you start business, please you get for do research. And you want for make sure say in 2 years, 3 years, if you be the sell pepper, you want for make sure say you add Maggie to it. You have to make sure say you add the abats. I stuck on just one thing. Sometimes if it's way they do business, let the business, progress. And also the thing where would they struggle with now, Freetown is trust. A lot of people them do not trust we again as a Sierra Leonean. Sometimes even we in families them. Even we auntie there, we brother there, we sister there, we mama then just name it when and then the diaspora do not trust we, because the reason why we don't lie before, we don't let them down before. So if we want for take back to this, we really get for gain people and trust. Like if they give you money for do business, please make sure say you do business. Not lie because you want to go buy clothes, or because if you don't owe debt, you like say, oh, I want to do business. Maybe if I tell me mama or my sister I want to do business, you go happy for send for me money. Then when they send the money, you do the business, you with the money. Those are things there where they affect we. And also the laziness, just like how Mr. Sisse called, we say, Sierra Leone people are lazy, especially the man them. We need for buck up. We need for do something. You see, we need for work on we self. You see, those are the things that what we need for. We don't need for they blame Nibanese. Say, oh, Nibanese, they get all the money. Oh, these people, they get all this, all that, all that. The reason why make the people and they get all that day, now because of, now then they gain people and trust. Like, for example, right, go there, like me, like, for example, me and Mr. Umag now, like, you get $100, you give me $50, you give Mr. Umag $50. But one do business. Then what about wait 2-3 months come Mr. Umag give you the $50? Then me own money I not give you, or I take her one away, or I hide for you. Come on, you want to say you go give me next time if I come back for ask for you for it? Or you want to say you go trust other people and back again? Go trust other people and because of me. So we get for really, sometimes, act and do something really good where they make sure say people they go trust with. That's the only thing. We lack of distrust. When our Lord will try for gain trust back, now people they hand them, then they go be better. I just want to say thank you guys so much. No business, not the way in a small business. Any business so you do, as long as you make a capital, you make extra money, it's a business. No small business, not there. And when we get the mindset for do business, please, at the big, when I love we go ahead. Let nothing not stop we. Lord will not think about what people in they say. Lord will not think about that person. Lord will just do whatever thing we think say go better Sierra Leone. Go think say go help employ other people them. When I make we do that thing then they. Thank you guys so much. I love Una, and I hope say this message also go spread all over. And I hope say a lot of people go learn from it and go take the good thing out of what they say. Thank you guys so much. Hope for seeing you back on Saturday. Thank you and tata. Love you guys. Mwah. Me and Fatmata, the Cantona from VOS. Tata.